Had a good one this week. Actually had a CPA call me. She had been given some awful information from a different lender. So she originally reached out to do a home equity line of credit for some home improvements, and she wanted to keep the original mortgage on the house, which had a low rate. But her husband, and this has happened before, her husband had paid for credit monitoring to protect his credit through this process and then forgot to make the payment. It was only $16, but it actually was a couple late payments on his credit report. So his score had come down from near perfect to right around 700. He didn't qualify for the HELOC. So then they went and looked for doing a regular mortgage. And then that person told them that his credit score was too low and they also couldn't use certain income. And they were 100% incorrect. So the CPA said, what can we do? How can you help? Here's a different option for you. What other debt do you have, business or otherwise, or might you be doing in the future? And they actually had a 9% interest rate business loan. And so by looking at that, putting that together, we were able to save $500 a month and frankly, do everything that their other lender said they couldn't do. So it really just comes down to knowing how to calculate income, all the different rules, different loan programs, and then asking good questions. So it was really great. It was an amazing opportunity for someone who was stuck, felt they couldn't do anything. And at the end of the day, we were able to come through with exactly what they wanted to do. Their original loan, by the way, they wanted to keep was only 50 grand. So it really didn't make a big difference. They were going to borrow 100 grand to do home improvements at 8%, which is roughly where HELOCs are right now. And then they had this 9% mortgage that they could consolidate. So we actually were able to do quite a bit more. So that's the silver lining to this, although it's kind of frustrating when a bunch of other people don't know what they're doing and put clients in a position where it really could have cost them a lot of money, and the alternatives would be far worse.